When you follow your friend's advice, it's probably the easiest way to lose money. When I first started investing, my first investment is a stock recommended by my dear friend. So before we start, I just want to say that 96.4% of you are not yet subscribed, and it is free, so you can always change your mind in the future. It's a company that compressed metal together, and he told me that Warren Buffett's disciple actually invested in it. So it's a surefire, like there's no way this can be a bad investment. And the stock price has been dropping 80-90%, and it is so cheap. It is unbelievable that it is so cheap. It is a great opportunity. And even if the company goes bankrupt, you will make money. And that's what he said to me. After I bought into the stock, in 2 weeks, the manufacturing plant was on fire and the company went bankrupt. And I lost all my money. And that's an important lesson to learn. When you are following your friend's advice, it is very easy that you trust him and you project that trust on the investment he picked. At that point, I wasn't doing my research, and that was one of the biggest mistakes when it comes to that investment. Because I trust my friend and I trust Warren Buffett and his disciple, I just skip ahead and not do any research. Why bother doing research if he has done it already? I trust my friend, right? When you are listening to your friend's advice, here are a couple of main problems you need to be aware of and think through. So first, what is his investing strategy? And whether that is the same as your investing strategy. If his goal is to hold for 5 years and your goal is to hold for 1, then this is not going to work out. Second, is the company genuinely good? And you can only answer that question if you do your own research on the company. Not your friend's research, not an analyst report, your own research. Third, what is his exit strategy? Now, this is particularly important, and most of the time, people overlook this problem, because if you know how to enter but you don't know how to exit, you can still lose money. And that's quite interesting, right? If you bought Berkshire Hathaway, great company. Warren Buffett actually said this himself. There are 3 times where Berkshire dropped 50% in value. And obviously he remembers very clearly, and he mentioned this during the shareholder 2020 meeting. If you're using margin, you'll get taken out. And if you have a bad exit strategy, during those 50% drop, you will sell your Berkshire Hathaway shares and you will lose money. Very straightforward. So that's why when you listen to your friend's recommendation, my recommendation is don't. Just do your own research. And since that investment, which is one of my very first one, I always do my own research when it comes to investing. And I'll keep doing research and research and research and research until I'm extremely comfortable when it comes to investing. I only invest in companies that are 95% confident or more. And I think you can follow the same rule as well. Because when it comes to investing your hard-earned money, there is no shortcuts. Well, technically, there are shortcuts, but there's no way to go around other than doing your own research. So my goal when it comes to investing is really to target 30% a year. I've been doing this successfully for the last 5 years, and I'll make a video about it very soon. And if you want to learn more about my investing approach, then you can grab the free 4-hour training on my website. And this is perfect for you if you are a full-time professional with no financial background and you want to manage your own portfolio with confidence. And this is a long-term strategy, so it's not meant for day traders or short-term traders. You will hold your investments for a year. So if you want to learn more about how it works, then you can click on the link below in the description and go to 5minuteinvesting.com/free case study. And in terms of my transformation from losing money to making 30% a year was quite an interesting one, because I tested over 300 strategies using programming to find out what works and what doesn't work. And in the end, I arrived at one strategy 5 years ago, and it has worked out pretty well so far. And my return for the last 5 years is 783% in total. And after that, I also started teaching other people how to invest as well. So here's where Greg made 58% from Outrix. That is fantastic within 3 days. You can think about the kind of result you can achieve if you're able to master investing effectively. Now this month, I'm looking to help an additional 20 professionals without a financial background to master investing and target 30% a year. The stretch goal is 30 people. Now in terms of this video, I'm doing a giveaway as well called Fool by Randomness. And if you want this book for free, just tap like and say you want it in the comments, and after a month or 2, I'll come back and pick a winner from this video. And in terms of one of the previous videos, I have selected a winner, which is Mary. She won the book Sam Walton's Made in America. So he's the owner of Walmart And if you are an entrepreneur or if you're interested in learning more about business and how it works, then this is a great book to start with. So that's it, and I'll see you in the next video.